Hey everybody, I just wanted to say thank you to One Pause for having us here. Absolutely love the folks that read tonight. It's a huge honor to share this microphone with you tonight. I'm going to read some poems from that manuscript, Simulacra. And so the manuscript is primarily about want and kind of trying to trace want. So I think every book starts with a question. So the book I was fundamentally asking myself was whether want was my inheritance in some way, and trying to wrap it around this idea of neo-confessionalism. So we'll see what happens. I don't really banter in between typically because it messes up the arc of the reading, so you won't hear a whole lot of banter from me. I'll just keep going, but not that long. Rebel Prelude. In the garden or our bedroom, we made love or fought about bushes, hydrangea or rhododendron. Purple ivies climbing our back fence, Thai basil wilting. One of us had forgotten to water her, or was it autumn and she was dying on her own? Either way, the infested pepper dangling by frayed browning stem threads caught both our attention. How did that parasite get inside? You mumbled something about larvae, but I knew it was a winged thing, a puncture, a black and wicked door. On meeting want for the first time, smug bitch, not what I'd expected, acted like I didn't exist. What if she was right? Tapped her shoulder. Don't act like you don't see me. She held her lips taut as if threaded by fish wire, with her gaze settled on something behind me. I see through you. Good, you see me then. Nope, nothing to see. Not much to your kind. Wait, who is my kind? See-through, peekaboo, wanter who wants and doesn't know why, knower who knows and doesn't know what, she who is and doesn't know who, mesh veil, ordinary, invisible. I read here a couple weeks ago, so you would have heard this poem then. Heron. I thought it was a bird. Skimmed rush, hush as before, fowl fixes its head up from shadow water, sickened by its own nature, narcissist reversed. Unfortunate predatory consequence. The luck. Heron spots two ducklings nesting on an outcrop of rocks, swift-like. Heron bounces off the lake, a hollowed pebble. In one swallow, babes go down. Pulsing inside Heron's throat until they succumb. Mama mallard squawks and plods, hopeless. She flies low and away. How long do mother ducks mourn? Until the next day, next month, until pitch pines shake barren, or a naked beggar shakes on his kitchen floor like Brescia in a rain stick begging 2 bird bags, 4 quarters, 1 gram. His daughters empty cupboards, offer open tin at his feet. Eat, Papa, eat. Until Heron comes. When sick, foul fit in veins like ducks in necks. Vortex of sorts. Some knew this, yet none bothered to explain how Heron made him fly, why Heron made him, well, less starved. On meeting want again for the first time. Empty street, no lamppost, no buildings, no pavement. We spin inside a tornado funnel. Dizzy, I yell, want I never asked for you. She spoke, barely above a whisper, yet somehow her breath broke through the fevered whip. Jaded ingenue. It's not in your words, but your body. Where's your head anyway? I shouted, on my nightstand with my other faces, bitch. Adjusted my belted dress, stuffed my breast inside my ball strap, tossed my head to the left, reapplied MAC, ready the red lipstick, and turned away. Want laughed. Her voice to my back, see you soon. See you sooner than soon. I walked out of the twisting into a familiar vacancy inside a man's mouth, wave of his tongue. I swung from his uvula. My mother, smoking a Newport nearby, instructed, "Say hello to your father, dear," snuffed out her cig on his bottom lip. "Now, what are you doing with your hair these days?" Rebel opera, scene 8998, inside the father's mouth. Act 1, daughter, how do we get the fuck out of here? Mother, that's not discussed, dear. No one has ever tried. Watch your mouth. Oboe player raises baton. Orchestra plays in D minor. Daughter, how do we eat? Mother, we eat what he eats. Daughter grabs her growling stomach. I'm starving. Mother, so is he. We all are, especially those outside. They'll consume anything out there, including you. Safer here. Catches a wren that flies in his mouth. Oboe player turns to the wind section. Orchestra plays Schubert's trio in E flat. Daughter, I can't stay inside. I'm claustrophobic. Paces and tries to distract herself with erratic movement. Mother, no exceptions. He's sick, you know. The virus. Brushes her hair. Daughter, that virus? The one carried in spit? We'll get it too, screams from the pillow of his bottom lip. Mother, it doesn't work like that. We inherit the cause, not the illness. Daughter, drugs, needles, blood? Overwhelmed, thumbs through her wallet for a loose white pill. Mother, right angles without hinges, longing jaws, desire, want moves up, between, down, through. The bloodline, wants in our DNA. Oboe player nods. Orchestra freezes play. Daughter, fuck! Grinds a pill to snort dust with a platinum card. He swallows, fades to black. Pious. In dreams, Mother Mary comes draped under a sheer veil, Dead Sea lapping about her feet, arms outstretched, maternal welcoming. She wades waist deep, covers her scars so as not to frighten. Every mother's duty. Keep birthmarks invisible and hauntings mostly quiet. Like her, I gird my babes in innocent armor. Soon they may wonder about the powdered detritus on my tongue as I cup my palm tighter, weigh their hopeful smiles, balance mourning with short goodbyes before the tiny bishop living in the deep well of my purse shakes a pill bottle beckoning. Take, eat, this is God's body. Do this in remembrance of. And who am I to deny my own heritable calling? I'll read a couple more. Select chapters from the Book of Us. Want 1:1. In the beginning was pussy, and it was good. Now the earth was formless and empty inside her deep, and the spirit of the gods were famished. And they said, let there be moonshine. And she made moonshine and separated her sustenance from their hunger. They called her morning. She misheard mourning. Pussy wept and sin entered. Bitch, 41:2. Hera commanded Zeus's Ganymede to do her dirty bidding. Ganymede begged mercy, explaining, but he swooped down as a black eagle in plumes, dug his talons into my ankle and dragged me here. Hera countered, you were born beautiful, begging a god's thrust, you were asking for it. Gods will be gods after all. 3, longing, 4:2. And since every mother conceives a haunting, life starts a hollow egg. Prophets 4:13. Penelope filled Odysseus' absence with other beastly bodies. Those beasts took their fill and Penelope begat Pan. Later, Pan's fondness for empty flasks. Let's just say men seek their mothers anywhere they can. Jealous 5:1. Nymphs were much lower than goddesses. They were nubile and beautiful, youthful, yes, but without choice. Nymphs took what they could get. Nymphs never confronted the goddess's conundrum to fuck Heracles or slay some beast or bed Orpheus or be lulled to sleep or none or all. Epiphany 41. Darkness was here first. Light is a gentrifier. Darkness is not called unlight. Light is undark. Narcissist tweets at Narky Hunts, followers 646, following 0. At Artemis, looked down into the silvered water and there he was. Finest creature I've ever seen. I'm in love. At Eros, I want him inside me, but he only offers water. I've said I'm not parched, but I'm parched. He can't grasp nuance. At Echo, fuck off fairy, repeat, repeat, after me, after me. He'll kill you before you have me, he'll kill you, have me. At Gaia Nature, turns out my water spirit lover is a boy, me too. I guess I'm gay, at least I'm in good company. Ask at Zeus, hashtag Ganymede game. At Einix Charm, the squalls displaced the pond, my lover left again. He wasn't made for storms. What god do I beg to bring him back? At Kaikias blows, could you keep the wind still? Your kind kinks my lover's skin, makes him turn from me. At Lita messed up what at Zeus did. But honestly, fucking a god seems better than fucking a swan. Damn, do you? At Odysseus. Do sirens sing in chorus? When I speak, he speaks. I can't hear him without hearing myself. It's really getting old now. At Poseidon, did your trident strike this spring? The water's shallow, but get this. When I drink my love, I drown. At Tethys, everyone in your life moves. Do you chase after or let them go? If what you thought was a brook is a puddle, do you mourn? At Aphrodite, two-faced bitch. At your mom, Literati, the seer said I'd live long if I didn't regard my reflection. Fake bitch. I'm dying and I've never once seen myself. At Zeus, you win, but who will remember one god of many? Not this crocus. Not that daffodil. Second to last one. Can from Wittgenstein's Lost Black Book. I'm in love with Ludwig Wittgenstein. Always have been. I said I wasn't going to banter, but Vitti got it out of me. Sorry. I'm in love with him. He's dead, but whatever. From Wittgenstein's Lost Black Book. Explain the word can. Can a machine be lonely? Man as cog, lightning, widget, vast industrial, tiny, lost conveyor belt enabler. Day laborers may argue, machines can't be other than machines. But what are the hours of day laborers? What if lonely happens at night? Keen blooms. We only know what we've seen. Like, can your finger run down the muscular spine thread of your favorite myth at 3 a.m.? I shall say no more about this now. Rebel Feud. Contrapuntal, so I'm going to read it a couple different ways. It's possible to fall into black bile currents, following the synchronous thrums of trembling hands, seduced by godless sway. After all, there's no need to bring cosmology into this. Or flay limbs against walls, exhaust both pain and pleasure, and should we let what swallowed us not quite kill us, return to waltz on the red-tongue stage, and then we will live. In terrible love with burning, double meters, Kalinda Bomba bodies, gentle gestures to the drummer, swollen against stretched membranes, moments forgetting the devil too was a beautiful musician. The best hope to escape rhythmic slipstreams is to rebel against the notes in our pulse until winded we come up for air, exhume rattling stones from our throats, hail twilight through pursed lips to breathe another violet mystery. It's possible to fall in terrible love with burning, fall into black bile currents, double meters, Kalinda Bomba bodies, gentle gestures to the drummer, following the synchronous thrums of trembling hands swollen against stretched membranes, seduced by godless sway, moments forgetting the devil too was a beautiful musician. After all, there's no need to bring cosmology into this. The best hope to escape rhythmic slipstreams is to rebel, or flay limbs against walls and against the notes in our pulse, exhaust both pain and pleasure until winded we come up for air, and should we let what swallowed us not quite kill us, exhume those rattling stones from our throats, return to waltz on the red-tongue stage, hail twilight through pursed lips, and then we will live to breathe another violet mystery. Thanks for listening.